Yo, what's good? We live. We live. What's the word?
Live again, man. Live is one.
What we talking about today, man? It's a lot going on. It seems like it's something going on every day, man.
Man, I mean, that's the good part. There's something going
Right.
on every day, but is it
But
good
we
or
got
bad?
something to talk about. Yeah.
Yeah, something to talk about, but it's sometimes it's not good, man. Sometimes it's not good. I ain't gonna lie. You
Hey,
got a lot
man.
of like negativity. It's a lot of positivity, but you get a
Before we
lot of
get into
negativity.
the shindigs, should Boston be worried?
Man,
Woo! They keep letting Brunson get that last shot. I
I
don't
don't
know
think
about that.
I don't think anybody playing that. Like, if you're not a Knicks fan, I don't think anybody playing that the Knicks would get two away like that.
Right, right, right.
So for them to be going home on that kind of momentum, boy, you talking about Knicks and
Yeah,
four, Knicks and five.
I
If they don't
agree,
play like
man.
that,
If Boston don't get two, it's over. If Boston don't get these next two, it's over.
it's over.
I told you the chances of a 3-1 comeback is one in a million. But the thing is niggas gonna take care of home court. That's the problem. Cause sometimes niggas get too comfortable. All right, we up two. We ain't really gotta do much.
Morale wise, I think it's over already.
You think so? You think they knocked their confidence out too?
Already, you got knocked at home. You
Yeah.
got knocked at home.
Only thing I could say is like if it was one of them things like where it was neck and neck, then I'd be like, okay, I think they should be worried. The fact that they've been up big in both games, it's clear. I feel like we know who the better team is, but it's just about
Who's
finishing the game.
executing? Yeah,
And we talked about that yesterday. I'm like, I feel like with Cleveland, them two games they lost, they got comfortable. Just because you up seven with 30 seconds ago, that don't mean the game over, bro.
yeah,
You still got to rebound. You still
yeah.
got to get the ball. You still got to box out. All of that. All of that. You got to defend because I mean, the Tyler Herbert. I don't never know how to say his last name.
Halliburton.
Halliburton. Yeah, that last shot was just skill. I feel like it was good. Good defender. I wouldn't say good, but it was enough to get it done. You
I'll
know what
tell
I'm
you
saying?
what though. Did you see Donovan Mitchell tell the fans to stop calling him overrated? That
Yeah.
is his poster board material for the
We
year
got
right
a
now.
comment. Somebody True said the Cavs done. It's over with.
Bro, I'm trying to, and it's not working when the fans are yelling you're overrated.
Right.
Donovan Mitchell, like, can you please stop pissing him off? Straight up. He getting the
Yeah.
ball last second, he cooking y'all. Stop pissing him off.
But yeah, they not boxing out. They not getting the rebound. They getting too comfortable. When you got a lead in the playoffs, you cannot get comfortable. You got to understand. Everybody in the playoffs is at least good. When you play in the regular season, you might play a team like a Charlotte, but all these niggas that's in the playoffs, they here for a reason, bro.
Especially second round, yeah,
You
second round.
cannot get comfortable, bro.
Yeah.
And I feel like when you lose a big lead, it's just a lack of focus, bro. But see, the thing about it is,
Lack of management.
yeah, I'm iffy though with that because it's a two-way street with that, right? Because they'll try to say True said without Garland, it's over with.
Um,
See, he said,
yeah,
he
I mean, I
said, he said the injuries killed that team. They were all healthy during this regular season. You know what
fair.
I always say. You know what I always say too. I feel like when you a team that never won nothing, you don't know how to manage the regular season. So I feel like they got caught up in the we never won without LeBron. So let's go for the
All
number one seed or the best record.
mm-hmm.
A
and,
lot of the
and it's
good
not
teams, a lot of the teams that been here before, like the Lakers, LeBron, or you got like Boston, or they know how to manage that regular season. Okay, Steph might not play it back to back because we might need him for that playoff game.
Playoff run,
I feel like the Cleveland Cavaliers, they got too caught up in the, oh, we finally doing good, so let's just go for it. And now the injuries is taking a place. The coach basically said they look tired. That's what he said. Like he said we look gassed down the stretch.
I mean, of course they're tired. I want to say, like, once you know what I'm saying, this is the second round. Fatigue is
Right.
definitely gonna set in, and having to prioritize your superstars is a thing. Like, honestly, the Kawhi minutes management thing actually might not be that bad.
Right.
It's not fair to the consumer, because when a person in the regular season pays a ticket of $1,000 or something like that crazy, they came to see the superstar. You know what I'm saying?
True said Mitchell got to do more. He just had 48. What more do he got to do? He
Yeah,
wants to score
it gotta
60.
be somebody else. It gotta be somebody else. He definitely does enough.
48,
Gotta be,
48 is enough, Truth. I think that's enough, Truth.
somebody
I'm not
gotta
gonna
do
hold
something.
you.
They got to. Somebody gotta help him. Yeah, I'm about to say
I think
48.
yeah,
More than
48.
48.
Yeah, I don't
Come
know,
on, bro.
Truth. He giving it all he got out there, man.
Yeah, come on.
I said it. I said it when I seen Garland on the bench. I said, "There's no way they winning without Garland. There's no way. No way."
Yeah, it's unfortunate timing, but that's really what this is about. Because you could say the same thing about the Timberwolves and the Warriors. Say the same thing.
See, I'm
Where
I'm
this
50 I'm 50-50 with them because they actually got championship DNA. So you got Steve Kerr, Draymond done been there at least 4 or 5 times. Butler done carried basically me and you to the finals before. So I don't know if I necessarily agree with that because they have people that been there. You know what I'm saying?
I see.
Whereas
Yeah,
like
just in the Jimmy. Okay.
whereas like Anthony Edwards, he only been to the conference finals. And he was gassed after that game 7. That's why they damn near got swept by Dallas last year. True
Oh,
said, nah, I'm saying he's all they can depend on. Okay, yeah.
yeah, that's
But
true.
I'm saying, yeah, I get what you saying. And it's like, damn, if I can't win with 48, we ain't got nothing.
Not
At this
gonna win.
point, it ain't work. We ain't got nothing. If we can't win, our star players score 48.
I won't say that.
There's nothing I
You
can
can
do
win
for
with
you.
48 with impeccable defense. And
Right.
it's really
But
like,
but at
bro,
that point,
they are running.
yeah, at that point, can I score 50? My bad. Can I score 48 and still be a good defender?
But
No. 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 Especially not with them YNs running up and down the court.
yeah, not even yet, bro. They're really running up and down the court.
Right, literally.
That's their pace. So
Yeah,
and
it's over, man. I don't think, like I said, that 3-1 shit is a 1 in a million. Let's say they do, if anything, if they want to make this series competitive, they need game 3 is a must win, bro. Nobody winning 4 games straight. Really, game 3 and 4, but I'm gonna just say 3 for now.
well, no,
But
three. You gotta have your mind set on. You gotta win
for
the
both
next.
both games, but you're not even home, so it's like you know how this go, man. When you home, you play better. You're not at home. Pacers gonna play better at home. The others,
That's what I'm
the
saying.
yeah.
So it's gonna be the same as, I mean, maybe the East is gonna be sitting, man. They might have to sit the
So
Eastern
have
Conference Finals for a little
okay
bit.
now that these 2 games have happened, your picks changed. I see Indiana and the Knicks at this
In
point.
the end, the next, yeah. And it almost seems kind of clear. Like,
Right.
they're both about to go home to play these last 2 games. I don't know. At this point, I don't really have faith that Boston gonna get them 2 in New York. Always
Boston
about
is
to
a
be bad.
disaster as well, losing at home the
Yeah.
same way they did game one. That's what True said.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
man.
agree, man. You cannot. I feel like I always say blowing leads is a lack of concentration and you getting too comfortable. You still got to defend, grab the rebounds, and you cannot lead that game up to Brunson, bro.
Yeah. You gotta make
If
somebody else
not
gotta do
even
it.
that, we not. I don't even want to get in that position. I don't want Brunson to get the last shot. Who guarded Brunson the last shot? I feel like it was somebody that wasn't supposed to be guarding him. And on that last shot, Brown or Tatum need to be guarding him. I feel like it was
Right.
somebody that's not supposed to be guarding him, bro.
But shout out to the team though, bro. Like
Boston. True said Boston shoot too many threes as well.
I'm not gonna lie, that's their huge problem. It said they
Right,
missed 40 something threes. Well, what do you expect?
right, yeah.
At that point,
I
once
don't
you get to like
understand that. I don't understand that because if I'm a let's just say give or take, right? Brown and Tatum is a top 20. I'm not gonna give him 15. Let's just give him top 20. And I said this on the show the other day. If I miss my first three shots and I'm 6'7", 6'8", I'm going to the rack.
yeah,
I'm not shooting, bro. There's no way, even with Anthony Edwards, there's no way I'm starting off 0-7. I'm damn near the best nigga on the floor. Drive the ball, get some layups in, get a inexperience is really starting to show for some of these teams, bro. I'm actually surprised in Tatum and Brown because if you can't get it going with them threes, you got to take it to the rack. Y'all physical, y'all big. Get some easy shots, bro.
live and die. Absolutely. Tatum to
Live and
go
die by the three. Holiday is a
13
great fender. He fouled. I'm assuming he probably saying he fouled out.
for Tatum to go 13 points for the game.
That ain't gonna get it done.
That ain't gonna get it done.
That ain't gonna get it.
And if that's
Especially
how
if your
y'all gonna
others
play,
not
y'all going
helping you.
home. If that's how y'all gonna play,
Especially if your others not helping you.
well,
But
I
I
mean,
said
other
this
people
though.
was helping. You
Boston
know what I'm
got
saying? You got
three.
Derek White with 20, Drew
Boston
Holiday
got
having 10. I don't like that. Al Horford having 4 points with 4 rebounds. I don't like that.
But I said this too. Boston has 5 people that can give you 20. 6 for real. But if
Yeah,
niggas not making shots, niggas, because Brown could get you 20, Tatum could get you 20, Porzingis, White, and I told you, Holiday can get you 20. Al Horford can get you 20 depending on how he feel in that game and that white boy. So
Pritchard.
it's a lot of niggas that can, yeah, it's a lot of niggas that can get you 20. But if niggas ain't, you know what I'm saying?
I feel
Oh,
like
he said, he
they looked at
said, he
the
said
Columbia.
Holiday fouled Brunson on the last shot for the winning free throws. See, I'm not mad at Holiday guarding Brunson, but I feel like as the leader of the team, you gotta say, hey, I'm guarding this nigga, bro. He kind of he basically shot it in our face game one. I got him. Tatum got to step up and say I got him or Brown.
It's looking like they going home, man.
Ace Boom. Hey Boom, what's up? Boom said what's up, man. Shout out Boom, man. Ace Boom in the building.
It's looking
But
like
yeah,
it's
I
looking like
don't see it because you already lost at home. So you asking me to win 2 on the road and I just lost 2 at home. It ain't looking good, man. It's looking like the Pacers and the Knicks right now.
yeah. Winning 3 in a row to make it look even doesn't
Yeah.
even don't sound right.
I
Winning 2
wouldn't
in a
be
row is
I
crazy.
would be I think let's say 2-2 going back home. I'm more comfortable with that. I don't think Nick gonna win 3 straight. But like I said, both of them games they was up 20, so it's not impossible. But you just
There's
can't
no
get
way these teams
you
go
can't
2
get
2 going
impossible.
home. No way.
You just can't get comfortable, bro.
What is the probability that they go 2 2 going home? No
So let
way.
me let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Do you legit feel like Knicks is better than the Celtics? Do you really feel like that, or you just feel like it's a lack of just focus?
It's a lack of
Because
management.
I don't think Boston. I don't think New York is better than the Knicks at all.
It's
I'm tripping. I said it wrong. I don't think the Knicks is better than Boston by no chance in hell. But like you said, lack of focus and stuff. So
they're
I don't.
not managing the clock.
You know what
They
is
shoot too
crazy?
many threes.
But the thing about this is right. I legit feel like the Pacers is better than Cleveland. Like I don't feel like the Knicks are better than Boston.
I don't know about that.
Jason Tatum is not that guy. Never been to me. He wants to be Kobe so bad. Forced a shot over three defenders. One was Bridges. Yeah, I mean, we kind of all agree to that. Tatum never been
Yeah,
that. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
He's supposed
Oh,
to be though for them. He's supposed to be, but
yeah.
I don't buy it.
All right, let's go to the West, man. Somebody got punched in their mouth last night, and it was the Nuggets. Them niggas got their ass whooped, nigga. Shout out to the Young Thunders for responding too, man.
Yo, 40
Let me
points.
ask you this though: at what point in a playoff game do you say, "Okay, we lost this game. I'm gonna just bench my starters"? Like, what point of the game?
I want to
Because
say
I feel like they really thought they still had a chance at some point. I'm like, yo, take the starters out, bro.
I don't know what for.
Elijah Versa, I got you,
Um,
man. Just inbox me, man. Shout out Elijah Versa, man. She said she needed an interview respectfully. We
yeah.
got you, man. Don't worry about it. But what you said though?
I want to say the third quarter, bro. Like once you know, like certain. Well, I mean, once you get to a certain point, like once you get to like 25, 30,
Right,
all right, bro. Because I'm not gonna lie, 18, 19, depending on who the team is, what the matchup is, it's not impossible.
right.
But you get to 25,
Yeah, you
30,
gotta just
oh
chill
no,
out to
bro.
next game, bro.
No, because at that point, it's the other team's job to manage the clock, manage the
So let
shot.
me ask you this: do you think OKC is legit better, and they just got caught slipping game one?
Um,
Because I mean, last night they clearly showed they. You know what I'm saying?
at this point, I think it's too early to say. I want to say the
You gotta see.
YNs got
You
the
gotta wait
energy
till
on
game
them.
three.
Yeah, the YNs got the energy on them. But Yoke, when Yoke shoots basketball, it's like this is like once in a lifetime watching this game. So I mean, I really want to preserve my answer. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to count them out. I don't want to count them out.
I think they just got caught slipping. I think they better. Only thing that'll mess this series up is experience. That's my only thing. I feel like that's the only reason they'll lose this series. Now, let me say this. If it gets to a point where all the rest of the games close, I got Denver. But if it's like how it was last night, I'm good. Because they did lose game one by what? 2-1? Something like that?
Yeah, a lot of
If I'm
games.
not mistaken. Yeah.
A couple games been close.
So
The Eastern games, yeah, 2 points. The Eastern games have been closer than the West, but
right. So boom. Game two tonight. Warriors and Wolves. Who you got?
um,
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something Golden State did that I like after you tell me who you got.
I got the Wolves. All honesty, tonight I got the Wolves.
I don't know because Golden State looked real good without. I feel like, but this is the thing though. I feel like once the game just out of reach, it's out of reach. And I say this to say, like Minnesota had a chance to come back, but it's like they just took the. You know what I'm saying? At the beginning of the game, it was kind of over with. But shout out to the Warriors for keeping the lead because now I'm gonna tell you this, right? Give or take that injury, that hamstring injury is a grade one, so that's a week, respectfully. That's a school week. Let's say school week, 5 days. Today is what, Thursday? It happened yesterday, so you on day 2. If they still get okay, so if they still the game tonight and could win one at home, Curry don't need to come back till next Friday. But if they could steal one out of these next 3, he need to come back Wednesday, because then it's 2-2.
I think that's what's gonna come down to, and I
Right.
think that you trying to do whatever to not have him back right now.
Right.
I think honestly, this is the time when like y'all gotta go Teen Titans or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
For
gonna tell you
Jimmy to be
another thing I
Rob is
like.
like
I'm
y'all
gonna tell
gotta
you
do.
another thing that I like with Golden State, right? Don't go into game 2 as the team, right? Don't go into game 2 thinking Curry might be playing. I like the idea that they shut it down yesterday morning and said, yo, he's not playing game 2 at least.
Mm.
So now as a team, I can say, okay, let's run some schemes, let's get some practice in without him. So I think Buddy needs to fill in though. Buddy's definitely capable. He had 33 in game 7 of Houston. He's capable of getting these big buckets. So let's say so now you going into Wednesday and today, Curry's not playing. So I need to know, I need to be that guy. Whoever that guy is, they need to step up. Now I can say this. If Jimmy wasn't here, I'd be worried. I'm not worried because Jimmy here.
Right? Yeah,
Because
he can
he
he can
has
run the team.
yeah, he led. So give or take, I think Jimmy normally average about 17, 18. Jimmy need to give me 27, 26. Buddy give me like what? I don't know the stats, but Buddy, I need you to give me like 25. And I think they're gonna play the white boy post a little bit more tonight. I don't see them playing Looney. I don't wanna see him. Put post in the game. We good with that. But I like how they shut the idea down of Curry playing. So now they can go into practice like, oh, okay, this is what we need to do. Try to do game 2. He might. I would say, me personally, depending on how these next 2 games go, he need to come back Wednesday or Friday.
He definitely shouldn't be in any rush.
Yeah, because just because you stole game 1.
To be honest with how the world works, I don't even know if he actually hurt. I think he taking time. He the last of the Mohicans.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
Right now, he's the last of the Mohicans.
I'm not gonna lie though, bro. Them hamstrings,
I no, I get
them
it. They
things,
definitely get
them
tight,
things
a
ain't
lot of
no,
cramping,
them
but
motherfuckers ain't
that's
no
why
joke.
it's perfect for Stephen Curry to get some time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Because
if you don't get
let's
Steph
say in
right
their
now,
mind, let's say in their mind they know they gotta play OKC. He definitely need the rest if they're gonna play them.
but that's what I'm
Cause
saying.
them
If you
young
don't
boys
get
gonna
Steph
run.
right, like right now, get his rest now. By the time they get to next round, if they get to next round, he's
Right.
not gonna have no legs. He's the
Yeah.
last of the Mohicans with the OGs, bro. Like you got to make sure that you keep him kind of rested.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I just gotta see because obviously it starts with Anthony Edwards. Them 23 points he had, those wasn't scattered 23 points. Those was we already down. I'm just scoring at this point. That wasn't like 6 in the first, 6 in the second. Now you got 12, 18 in the third. Those was, oh, I damn near only had 3 points the first half, and now I'm just trying to do whatever. We down by at least double digits. So them 23 points wasn't effective at all.
I'm just realizing right now that everybody stole at least one game
Yeah,
away.
all the road teams stole game 1. I think that's the first in history, bro.
Yeah, all the road teams, yeah, they stole one game. So imagine if the Warriors win the night.
It's over. But I
Oh,
told y'all this. I said, bro, I said this before the series started. I actually had Golden State in 6. They wound up winning in 7. But I said matchup wise, they do not want to play the Warriors, bruh. I'm gonna tell you why. This is the same team when they played the Mavericks, just in a different form, bruh. Nobody could guard Kyrie last year. Nobody can guard Steph, respectfully. And the only thing is they got size on them. But if I play small and I'm hitting my shots, there's nothing you can do.
I ain't do that.
But I say this. Every time somebody play the Lakers, bro, these niggas turn into fucking monsters, bro. I feel like Gobert needs to be more active. Gobert only had, if I'm not mistaken, he only had like 7 points last night. Well, night before. I gotta look it up, bro.
Well,
But
he's in a
for
different
what?
situation.
But what
He's in
I'm
a different
saying is, for Gobert to be that big on a small team like that, pause if necessary. He needs to give me 20, bro.
I you're gonna say that. I completely understand what we're saying on paper. But on the court, Rudy Gobert don't play like a Shaq. If Draymond Green had
Oh,
Rudy
your
Gobert
shit
height,
went out. Hold on, it went out. I don't know if it's mine. Hold on, I gotta fix it.
I can hear
It's
you.
like something glitch, and that was the end of that. Hold on, y'all. My bad, my bad. It might be me.
Yeah. Rudy Gobert
Man, why
had
that thing? Why I be doing
if
that, bro?
Draymond had Rudy Gobert
You
height,
bad luck, cat, because it don't happen when I'm on the thing with no.
bro.
Hold on. I gotta get right. My mic cut off. All right, say something.
Yo.
All right, we back.
All right. But
But
yeah,
now,
if
what was you saying? My fault.
dang. I was saying if Draymond Green had Rudy Gobert height, you know what I'm saying? Like Rudy Gobert doesn't give, you know what I'm saying, like Dwight Howard, I'm getting to the rim. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
demand the ball, get to the paint. He just not. It's just it doesn't seem that way. He should be demanding the ball. They
Right.
really don't have like,
Especially in this series.
you know what I'm saying? Like they would honestly. I think it would be to their benefit to have Gobert demand the ball for a game to open up the outside. He needs to demand the ball. I feel like they're floating around the outside and he's just getting like little garbage rebound putbacks. You know what I'm saying? It's like, now we're gonna really need you to use the paint.
Oh yeah, here it go right here. Yeah, he had 9 points. That's not gonna cut it, bro.
Not gonna cut it. If
That's not gonna
Draymond
cut it.
had
But it's crazy because when you played the
that height,
Lakers, you was 20. You had 20 and 20.
right?
I'm tired of niggas playing the Lakers and turning to the Monstars, bro.
It's just LeBron, man. He's
I,
playing.
I'm starting to see that. But yeah, it's 9 points. That ain't gonna cut it. Especially you, the biggest nigga on the floor. Pause is necessary. He had 11 rebounds. Wait, am I tripping? Anthony Edwards had a triple double. No, I'm tripping. He had 14. Why does Anthony Edwards have more rebounds than Rudy Gobert? What the fuck is going on? Yeah, that's not gonna cut it, Rudy Gobert. You need to step up.
I don't.
Respectfully, Rudy Gobert need to give me 20 and 10 tonight if they want to win. He gotta give me 20 and 10. You gonna give me the rebounds because you are the tallest person on the team. But I need you to be in double digits as far as points. I need you to give me
Scoring, yeah.
20. I need you to give me 20, Gobert. You the biggest nigga on the floor. You gotta give me 20, bro.
He's
And
not
eight.
though. The biggest nigga on the floor is Draymond,
Well, yeah, you will, yeah.
and that's the problem. That's Rudy Gobert.
Yeah.
That's been his problem. That's
Yeah.
been his problem. The biggest nigga on the floor is Draymond. You too tall to be doing that, bro. It's all right.
So what you think Ant need tonight? He need 30, 23 ain't gonna cut. I know.
And just has to
He
be, and just can't do what he did last time. Because
yeah,
Ant's been
his
consistent
30
throughout
can't
the
be
season.
his 30 can't be most of the second half. His 30 need to be scattered.
I
Cause
also
that's
feel
where his
like maybe
23 points was. It was basically in the second half. He didn't do much in the first half.
I also feel like maybe it was a chance for him to get his bench or get his other guys ready for the series. And I would say it could be similar to Steph sitting out. A hamstring where I need a couple days could be similar to him being like, all right, well, let me see if y'all can carry this because I might need a day. I'm trying to tell you, man, the season ain't getting nothing but longer. These matchups are getting nothing but crazier. Whoever wins the finals, they're going to be dead tired. I would be surprised. I would be surprised that it would just be a walk in the park of just how tenacious people are. I'm like, it's the finals, but bro,
Right.
it's going to be injuries. People going mental fatigue. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
the clock management
So
stuff like that.
why do you think this playoffs is so intense from just what we've been seeing probably since maybe the early, I don't want to say early, let's say mid 2000s, like the 2010s.
Because it hasn't been the same product.
Bro, my shit keep cutting out. Hold on, bro. My bad. I don't know what's going on.
It hasn't been the same
Maybe
product.
because I'm moving too much.
The NBA was dominated.
Maybe I need to update my phone. I don't know what's going on.
The NBA's been ran amok with Steph.
Okay, we back. I don't know why my shit keep going in and out. My mic is Bluetooth, so it's just like if the Bluetooth cut off, it just shut the whole shit up. But would you? My question was, why do you think the playoffs is so different from like when LeBron was in Miami? Like
it's a new product.
It's no clear like better teams.
Big dog. That's what I'm saying. Like the NBA for the past, I want to say like 10 to 12 years has really been run like finals wise has really been run by like the same people.
Right.
And when you see like what their path to get there, we're not knocking nobody's path to get there, but when you see like who they got to play in the matchups, like what's going on.
I feel like even with the LeBron and Steph class and all of them, it was like clear people that was better. I just don't see like the separation between players. Like
I'm saying, it was only like
you know how think about it like this. Like you know how like in the West when Curry was in his prime, we knew like Curry was just better than the West. LeBron in his prime, all right, he just better than the whole East. Don't matter what's going on. I feel like with AE, Brunson, and like they're all like, there's no clear person that's like way better. Like SGA cool, but he's not way better than Ant. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, well,
like Brunson's not way better than Tatum. Like it's not too far off. I feel like when Curry and LeBron was going back and forth, they was just way better. Can you imagine Steph Curry in the East?
I don't think
we're talking about 10 rings right now, man.
Yeah, I'm about to say I don't think he'll ever play for another team.
Cause no, I'm just saying, like, just you know what I'm saying, for hypotheticals.
Yeah.
He played in the West his whole career and was whooping. So just imagine they was in the East, like especially like the East wasn't never good. Nah, Curry would have at least, respectfully, he got 4. He would at least have 6 or 7, bro. Just being in the East alone.
Nah, because him being in the East would still mean that there's a powerhouse in the West somewhere.
Yeah, but I'm saying he'll at least get to the finals every year, like LeBron did.
That's true. Well,
and he's still, y'all be forgetting Curry just won a ring. Like he 2-3 years ago? It's not far off. They just beat Boston in 2022.
Not too long ago. I feel like for the past, I don't know, 10, 12 years, the NBA has been run by like 3 different people. And
right.
now
I think now that it's gonna be like that, I feel like it's either gonna be Shea or Ant-Man. Joker still got a couple prime years in him too, though.
It depends. You got a couple candidates for face of the league.
Right.
It can still be Ja. You want Ant. You want Shea. It could still be Jokic. It could still be Luka. And I don't really know, like, maybe because we haven't had the type of stories built up like that. Like, who was the like closest as of now to like the LeBron story? You know what I'm saying? Like
I feel like it would be Ant.
Well,
And
for what he's
the
doing,
thing.
he's kind of backing up the
So
the
can we?
talks.
We had this conversation. I feel like they trying to make it Ja. He first of all, Ja reminds me of Derrick Rose, bro. All that flying in the air and coming, bro. You gotta stop that, bro.
Yes, he can. No,
Land.
don't stop. This is the YNBA. That's why they don't want it to be Ja. They don't want Ja to be the
This
face of the. It could be
nigga,
the YNBA.
this nigga jump higher than Whitney Houston at a concert, my boy. Then he lands straight on his hand, think he not gonna be injured. You already jumping with his wingspan and his get up. He probably jumping 12 feet in the air, maybe.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
So you
lie. He's
gotta
like
you
a
gotta
street
think
dog.
about falling back on your hand doing that. He gotta play smarter, bro. Because
He's like a straight performer. The way he be dunking.
yeah, like
This ain't Rucker Park.
if he want to last long in this league, because we always say availability is what you need to be something in this league.
Well, number one, he got to
You
get there.
gotta stop this YN shit, man.
He got to get there for. He got to get to the playoffs and be a sustainable force.
I feel like if he's smoothing out his game, him and SGA could have a similar game, but he too reckless. You don't see SGA doing all that.
They play a different pace. SGA is real methodical, real. I'm gonna get you here, get you there, like almost like Luka. Ja is like a road runner, bro.
Right, yeah.
Ja's road runner, bro. He's almost he got like a like you say a D Rose, a Russell Westbrook engine. He gonna run through you, run by you.
I'm surprised Russ ain't really get too hurt during his career because he was wilding. He was wilding some of them seasons, bro.
But also, he's been around a lot of people. Like the NBA is all about taking care of yourself. And at certain points in his career, I'm sure that they prioritized Russell Westbrook's health. So he picked up like what he needed to do to sustain like availability. I really do believe that because I mean that triple double season is crazy.
Facts.
You gotta be on the court to do that, and you gotta have fresh legs to do something like that. Imagine like how many games was like imagine how many games it was like I'm almost there.
Right.
It's like almost. Man. Right.
And then for you having to assist and get the rebound and still score.
Well, I mean,
what you need 10 points to have a triple double?
10, yeah, 10 everything.
Yeah, okay, good. But nah, he was still averaging 20 something though.
The situation he had, it worked perfectly because they understood like, well, we don't really have rebounders, so it's like, okay, if Russ is
if I'm not mistaken, they had Steven Adams around that time too.
No, I get that, but Steven Adams was really rebounding paint wise. I feel like when like shots come off the rim and they
he not going to run. He not running to go get
it. They letting Russ get them.
He not running to go get it.
They letting Russ get them. Hey, he gonna get them. Let Russ get it.
Right.
When it's one where it's like, now Steven Adams, I need you to get this jump. You know what I'm saying? That's different. But the situation he had was perfect for that. And then the assist part, that's what I'm saying. Like, you have to really trust your teammates to really make these shots. So that's that season being available to
scoring yourself and rebounding. You could get that. You could do that by yourself. But for me to have double-digit assists, somebody got to make shots.
Right.
Have to.
And that means he's constantly looking.
Yeah. So who you got? Give me your predictions for game 2 tonight.
Game 2.
I think you said Timberwolves though.
Yeah, I got Timberwolves because I don't want it to be. I feel like if every team, or not every team, because the Nuggets won, but if every team wins 2 games away, it's gonna look bad. This is gonna be a quick round, man. It's gonna be quick rounds.
I feel like Minnesota need. I feel like Minnesota need to win big, double digits tonight. You want to make a statement. We better than y'all without Curry. You don't want to lose a close game and then give me confidence, give them confidence. Golden State, like, oh, we only lost by 5 without Steph. Okay, we about to be home next game. We could pull that third game out. So I feel like they need to win at least by double digits. They need to make a statement. They need to beat them how OKC beat the Nuggets last night or how they lost in game one. So I'm
I don't
going with
think they built like that right now. They
I'm
tired,
going with
man.
I'm not gonna lie.
They tired.
I got Golden State, man. I
They
feel
tired.
like I feel like if my starter team basically didn't play 3 quarters and I still won by 11, until they lose, I got Golden State, man.
I,
I said this though. I said the matchups is gonna play a factor in the series.
I understand that. Bro, what's the dude named Brandon Brzezinski?
Yeah, yeah.
Brzezinski,
The
bro.
white boy.
He learned from Steph, bro. Like,
Yeah, man. He
I feel
nice.
like the main thing I like about him is his game management.
Right.
He's not overly doing stuff. He's not overly taking
Yeah,
shots. If
yeah.
he has a shot,
He not Russell Westbrook in it.
you know what I'm saying? He's just he's a real. He's like doing some team player type stuff.
Right, right.
Manage the clock, watching the floor, getting the ball to the right spot. But
All right, man.
tonight he got to score.
Yep. Shout out to the NBA, man. So we got the last topic of the night.
Yeah.
You already know what it is, man. DNA went on an interview and saying he feel like the spaces ruined battle rap. And he also said battle rappers are too accessible. Which I been said that before he said it. I always said this like this, right? If I call LeBron a bitch, because you know we're not trying to curse on the show. If I call LeBron a bitch, he ain't gonna see that. And if he do see it, he more than likely ain't gonna respond. The problem is that the community of battle rap, I feel like it's too small, it's too intimate. You could literally tweet me on Instagram or somebody could say something, next thing you on OTM, FMZ, your phone ringing, buzzing, you gonna feel like you have to respond. And that's I think where the problem come in. And then also you got like I just me personally, I could do a live for about an hour or two, but just I can't sit on the spaces all day. Like it's just not. And you know what the problem is, and we know this just because we from the hood, right? How many times you done been around people and just the day went smooth? Do that make sense? What I'm saying?
Like it's always something.
Yeah, like you ever notice if you hang around niggas too long, y'all gonna get into it. Like you
No,
just
it's
you
always
know,
something. Yeah.
yeah. Like so for me, it's like if I'm around these group of people all day, we liable to argue because that's the way of life. Like you like when I chill with my homeboys, we gonna be talking shit all day. But at some point, it's gonna be like, "Hey, bro, what you mean?" And that's how you know what I'm saying. It could be something so small like that, and it just starts that way. So
I
I
think
feel like,
it's two
I
different
feel
things.
like, what- I feel like that would just to close my point, and I'm gonna let you go.
My
I
bad.
feel like it's too many people in the same circumference daily. Like even let's go. We could take it a step further. Your girlfriend, your kids. You around your kids all day, y'all gonna get into it at least once.
Right.
Put that down. What you doing? Go to bed. That's the same thing, bro. Literally.
Right.
But go ahead.
I think it's two different things. The spaces didn't kill battle rap. The spaces should be used like the comment section with a voice. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? That's just the comment section for real. The way that DNA, I like the way he said it. It's like people talk battle rap, but a lot of people aren't qualified. Like you don't even know what it
Right.
takes to do this, to have a opinion about it.
Right.
Now that's the difference. Everybody can have an opinion about whatever, but what makes it the spaces didn't kill battle rap. The accessibility of the battle rappers in the spaces killed battle rap.
Facts. Because
They
me
made themselves
personally,
too
I'm not
accessible.
going into spaces. Like, especially if I hear somebody talk about me, I'm not going into spaces to prove my point. Like, I'm not doing like, oh, pull up to the spaces. They talk for what? I'm old school though. I'm not that old, but I'm old school. I'm hey, talk to me behind the scenes. Here go my number. Why do we gotta have this conversation in front of egos and people gassing it? Why do we gotta do that?
It's WWE.
Right.
It's WWE. I yeah, the ego part. That's what it is. It's the show, I guess.
And
But
as battle rappers too, we gotta understand that when you're in the entertainment figure or you just a figure of many people, everybody not gonna like what you do. So it's gonna be people out there that feel like you lost or you didn't do good. You can't get mad at everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because then it's like we know niggas don't like LeBron. LeBron know niggas don't like him.
so we use the spaces wrong then. I feel like
Yeah.
you use like there's
I'm
many
gonna say
reasons to go
yes.
in
I'm gonna
space.
say yes and no because if I'm in the spaces giving my opinion on who I think I won, who I thought won, I don't feel like you need a certain qualification for that. Like I feel like to speak on certain things you do need qualification, but if I feel like you won and the other person didn't, a lot
It's
of
your
times
opinion.
we get mad at people say we lost. As battle rappers, we like,
Yeah,
oh, you said I lost. Fuck you.
right,
You know what I'm
subjective.
saying?
Yeah, everybody got their own opinion, so they can say whatever. But I don't like that battle rappers make themselves so accessible. I think that it gets kind of skewed because it's not like the spaces is all bad. You people go into spaces to promote, people go into
Right.
spaces to network, people go into spaces, you know what I'm
I
saying,
agree.
to perform, even to display their talents. So it's not like that. But I feel like once you get to like the superstar tier, I think it's
Yeah.
irresponsible to
At least
be
start
so
your own.
accessible in the
I feel
spaces.
like with that, right? At least go if you're gonna go into a space, go into where you feel like somebody's credible. Or if you were like you said, you want them superstar talents, start your own space. Create your own narrative.
Yeah. I'm not gonna
But
lie,
I agree on the
that's
accessible part too, because think about it like this. How many people tell you, or how many times we see, hey, I've been trying to get in contact with Dombo to get a booking, but he don't never say nothing. It's a reason for that, bruh. I'm not doing that because I'm just being an a-hole and I don't want to respond to niggas. It's a reason for that, bruh. You don't want to be too accessible because people get comfortable. So how many times you see, hey, I've been trying to get in contact with Damo, hit him up for me, see if I can get a battle. I got my DMs closed, brother. Like it's cause it's like you don't want it to be in this position where you too accessible. Like you can't just get it. And I'm not saying I'm Smack, but you can't get in contact with Smack. Like you can't just get in contact with Smack. You gotta go get the Duchess for the niggas that get the Duchess for the niggas that get the Duchess for Norbs. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Like you
Yeah.
can't just get in contact with ARP organic.
Yeah.
Even down to like Dre Dennis. Like if you want to go step further, like Dre Dennis, I got Dre Dennis' number. He don't even text me back until it's time to battle. That nigga don't want to talk. So that's how it is, respectfully.
So why do
Shout
you
out
think
Eliza Verse. She said talk crazy. Hey, Eliza Verse, you like league owners, man? I'm dead serious. I've been seeing you lately, man. Pull up to Texas. I ain't playing with you, girl. But now, what you was saying, bro? She gonna make me pull up in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? But nah,
uh,
go ahead, bro.
um so what do you think? Why do you think or I'll change the question. What makes the spaces different than Clubhouse? Because I see a lot of
I
clubhouses
don't.
where it's
I'm
like
not
a
a.
person
I haven't been
person.
on Clubhouse, so I can't tell you.
All right, well, person experience of like watching Clubhouse or listening to Clubhouse. A person runs the room and they run the traffic between the superstars. The people who don't have the opinions, they don't get to. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all don't get to talk for real. Y'all get to
She said.
chime
What
in.
she
Talk,
said.
you know what I'm
She
saying?
said we'd talk about it on the interview. I'm dead.
Better get
All
that.
right, girl, you
Man.
got me blushing over here. We're gonna talk.
Better get that
But nah,
interview,
go
man.
ahead. Yeah, hey, I might hang up one of you.
So you better set that up, man.
And we about to end this motherfucker right now. Nah, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
I'm high, bro.
You don't even remember the question. You said, "What's the difference between Clubhouse and
No,
Space?"
there you go.
Yeah.
From Clubhouse, it's like the superstar, like whoever runs the channel, they're the only ones who communicate with the superstars. Right. Everyone's in the channel, but the person who runs the channel has the traffic for the superstars to talk, and maybe they might chip in at some times, but it's never where it's like we get to have this full blown out conversation where it's like da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? All these different variables, disrespect, and you know what I'm saying, talk about all this other stuff. That never really happens because it's easy for people to feel like they're a part of that. And people also, especially in battle rap in general, when you feel like somebody's like at a level higher than you, you might feel like it might be easy for you to get your name up if you attach your name to it.
Right.
And people don't want leeches on their names.
I always say that. You never. How many times we talk in the chat and y'all tell me, y'all be like, "Hey, bro, you seen this nigga say something about you?" And I'm like, you gonna say something? I'm like, no, bro, I'm not giving him the satisfaction to attach his name to mine. Because if I respond, I'm tell you, like, I'm a nigga. I'm going all out. If I finally respond to somebody, I'm going all out. A lot of these niggas that I used to book, they get in where they fit in, bro. They don't have nowhere else to go, so they start battling on ABC, D, GF, I League. Most of these niggas need travel. Most of these niggas done slept at my house on the couch. Like, I could go there if I really want to, but it's just the fact that, like, you don't need to attach your name to everything, and that's why I be trying to teach y'all. Like, y'all a screenshot something. You be like, yo, you ain't see him say this. You ain't gonna respond. I'm like, bro, no, bro. We don't need to attach our brand to everything. So I agree with you on that point. You feel me?
Like, and I think that's the big negative of the spaces because
shout out Vito 219 in the building. My bad. Go ahead.
Like when you just allow anybody to just argue with the superstars, it takes away from, you know what I'm saying, almost the respectability of it. Right. It's like, now you just down here type. It's like if you're supposed to be the superstar, like that's not a thing. You know what I'm saying? In any other realm of superstardom, the superstars don't interact with the fans like that. They interact through meet and greets and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Charitable events. It's not like we in the spaces just having a
That's how I am too. How many times you done seen this? A nigga that come to the event is more likely to get booked instead of him inboxing me.
He show up, yeah.
Yeah, I do that. If you pull up to the event and say, yo, I'm trying to rap, I respect that more than you coming in my DMs and be like, yo, I'm this nigga from da, da, da. Oh no, you came out and supported. Yeah, I could support you by that's how we found McLaren. You know, Kool-Aid, niggas like these new niggas, they supported first. Mm-hmm. They came with somebody spent the dub or whatever the door price was at the time. Mm-hmm. And you know, for me, that I respect that more, supporting, showing up, than nigga just you know what I'm saying, in my inbox. So you know, I agree with that point. And like you said though, too, we cannot keep, like, it's okay to respond sometimes, but it's like I feel like with the NBA too, outside of the actual physical court, they're not responding too much on. We always say Kevin Durant is like the biggest superstar that we feel responds to too much.
Yeah.
But they're outside of that court, they're not really responding to fans or trash talking, trolling. Unless it's like a big person, like somebody that really known in the
bigger
culture.
Personality in that realm.
Yeah.
Exactly. Other than that,
but like John and them, that's courtside. Like, come on, bro. You gotta know the difference, bro. You gotta separate the two.
Well, I'll say
I agree with that.
I'll say this. LeBron is talking to the guy in the front row who did pay 100 racks for them seats.
Yeah, but outside of that, he's not.
Outside of that, like once you go back like fifth row, no.
Yeah,
no. Leave me alone.
Yeah,
guys up here, I get it. Talk big money talk.
Hey, you know what's funny though? When nigga was talking shit to Bronny, that nigga said your chain fake though. That nigga said your chain fake though.
Hey man.
Hey, that shit was crazy. But yeah, man, it's a thing. But let's say this though. A lot of these battle rappers, you gotta understand, niggas is not that old either. So a lot of these niggas came into the game because I started battle rapping. I'm 28 now, so I started battle rapping
In
5
the
years ago.
sport, but niggas is old.
Yeah, but you
Niggas
gotta think
are
about it like
older.
this. Think about it like this. A nigga like Anthony Edwards, John Moran, they superstars quick. You think they know how to handle being like Anthony Edwards? He needs PR. Lamelo Ball, PR. John Moran, these niggas need PR, bro. Like sometimes you get caught up in the I I became a superstar too fast too. You know, think about it like Michael Jackson. How like I'm a superstar at 8, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how to, you know what I'm saying? I'm a superstar at 13, 14. I don't know, like, I don't know. I didn't even get a chance to be a kid yet. So you gotta think these niggas was young when they started and they came to superstars fast. So not saying this an excuse, but devil's advocate, some niggas probably don't know how to be a superstar.
Bro, I'm gonna disagree with you. I'm gonna disagree with
Hitman Holler 35, 34 right now, right?
you. Right,
He became a star at what, 23?
right.
He battled Hitman Holler as third. So like that's a young age. So we seeing it now with Anthony Edwards. You see what I'm saying?
Look, man. Um,
Like I said, look, man.
I don't think PR is even necessary. PR is like your public relations is just your personality and how you convey it to other people. They change it to where it's like PR, you can't say things, you can't look like that, you can't offend these people. And I feel like that's the free speech or the way of free expression is what builds a person's fan base because you're openly allowing people to see who you are to objectively agree or disagree with you. With public relations, like I like the fact that we have Allen Iverson as NBA legend. Him
Right.
purposely not wearing suits. Him
Right.
purposely getting his braids done on the side. That's
Right.
type of stuff is like that's the essence of the people that we are. That's not PR. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? He like a lot of PR strips away the the grease.
Right.
I don't know. They don't need no PR, bro. John Moran don't need no PR. John Moran need to keep cooking niggas. Anthony Edwards need to keep cooking niggas with no just you know what I'm saying? Nobody, no hindrance. They need to keep balling like they doing. Straight up.
Right. Right. Right.
No PR. Just be you. That's why I don't like Jason Tatum. I feel like Jason Tatum is PR. Play great basketball. Don't be seen in the light too much. Stay with your lady when we do see you. Take really nice pictures. Don't say too much. If Jason Tatum was a person who had something to say, like a Jaylen Brown, who they PR him. We gotta control that. You know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
like nah, those are type of things that draw people into their character to build their fan base, build their community. So I don't like it.
Damn, bro. You don't know yet, bro?
I don't like PR, bro. PR is like somebody being like, nah, you can't have that accent. You need to speak slower, or you need to do this because somebody said that. It's like, nah.
Right. I agree. I agree. It depends on how you look at it too, because I feel like some of these YNs is wild though.
Yeah, but YNs everywhere.
Right.
Like it's racist everywhere. You not gonna stop that.
Hold on, right quick. My bad. Hold
Nigga, put the mic down like the show was over. What is that? He was like, pause. Hey man. Black people need to stop signing their confidence away. We keep signing away the essence, bro. We got all that. And you sign it away with these contracts. Because I pay you, you have to not say these things. You have to not act this way. You have to, because you signed this contract to somebody else about, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I really feel like we need to continue to try to build our own everything. Everything.
Nah, that's a fact, man. That's a fact. That's a fact. So yeah, man. I feel like we got everything today. You know, I gotta get going as
Now,
always, son.
before you go, you just put down the headphones like it just paused the simulation. I want you to know that. All right, like this Jones did not say. He was like, "Hold on," it just it was crazy.
It was something important going on, man.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
But we here though. Y'all can get these visuals.
It might be in the contract to be like that. That's what somebody said.
That's what I'm saying. That's why we gotta stop signing these contracts to these other entities. It should be whatever we want to do because it's what we want to do that they do anyway. You sign a contract to somebody else that strips away the things that you can and can't do. Like that's not cool, bro. Stop signing away our luxuries and our liberties, bro. We are the time. We have more leverage than we think. Signing contracts in the NBA.
Yeah,
The NBA be if it was all white players.
They got sports for niggas and white people. But yeah, man.
What's
Shout
all
out
black
to
sport?
you. Like just straight black.
Yeah.
We don't have none. It's
We
all
do.
divided.
We do.
What?
NBA and the NFL. Basketball and football.
I thought you meant like
basketball and football. Imagine the NFL with all white players. No disrespect, because they good.
Yeah, I mean now
they good.
The stardom is black people. Yeah, but
that's what I'm saying. The superstars. Not everybody can collect money like that. Somebody got to work at McDonald's.
Facts. Last question before we get up out of here, man. Who you got? Well, I probably should have asked you this later because we probably gonna do more shows, obviously. Who you got, man? Keno or Rashad, man?
Oh man, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. YN energy, but Keno does carry charisma where he can get a lot of material off and diffuse a lot of what Rashad does. Depending on who goes, like if Rashad goes first and Keno goes after, Keno could win.
It's a 3-rounder, so yeah.
If it's through, ooh,
yeah, exactly.
I'm not gonna lie, Young Bull better change his tone. He better not rap all 3 rounds the same. It's gonna sound like mush.
Shout out Bucky Blitzkrieg too, man. He is hosting again.
Shout out to Bucky, man.
Unfinished Business 2 is exactly in 23 days. Yep, 23 days, man. We counting down. Yeah, y'all seen that trailer yesterday. Key versus Sir Bubba, man.
Hey, man. Shout out to the hardest working man in battle rap right now, man.
Don't forget, Ruinous 4. You got a battle coming up, too, now. I'm battling Brinks Belvy. So when we get closer to that day, y'all might not see as many shows because, you know, I don't lock into the week of.
I need a prep.
I don't lock into the week of, bro. I got a bad habit of doing that.
Yeah, I know, but it be working sometimes. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, most of the time. That's just some of the time.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, so I think for this one, I'm a really lock in. This Brinks Belvy, man. We can't play with that one.
It's a big card. It's a big card.
So yeah, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all can get these visuals. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Big Cat in the building.
Hey, man. Every time.
Yeah.
Young Black Kings.
We don't even got no I said sexual. We don't even got no certain times, certain days. We just pop up when we pop up. Shout out to everybody in the comments too. We had a nice little comment section today. Eliza Versa, I'm gonna get with you. And I'm hey, the first question I'm asking, I'm not even gonna play in the interview. Bye, bro. We out of here, man. This shit the stage, man.
That's up.
Yep.